that is a really, really big achievement.
I think Phantasmagoria came second, third, somewhere like that in CGI as well. So
do you know who came top in that league?
I can find out very, very quickly.
All right then, well we're going to find that out. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is obviously brought to you by Chaos TV. Do be sure to check out our Facebook. If you have a spare moment, you can check it out, and we'll be giving you live updates on when we do have the next content coming up for you. We do have obviously VODs of all these games, so do be sure to check out our YouTube as well. Right then, just need to get back into the game.
That's the good news. No Love Lions came first. And recently finished the EGI tournament, so just in case you didn't know that, that's where they came. And Phantasmagoria trailed just behind them on second place, losing out by 2 points.
2 points.
That must have been heartbreaking.
Yeah, but with the CGI League, I take it, do they all have to play the same amount of games?
Yeah, there was a bit of controversy. You know, it originally started off with 20 teams, then it dropped down to 11, although it was the beta league, so, you know, it wasn't expected to run quite as smooth as a lot of teams would have hoped for, but, you know, it had the best teams in Europe at the time, so to come second first is basically saying you're the second best team in the scene at the time of completion, so...
I'm sure they're happy with that.
And of course, top three got prize money. So I'm sure they're very happy with that.
I think it's brilliant that, you know, we've managed to kind of bring it back so that, you know, even in a beta league we're providing prize money. I think that's a great encouragement.
And just a quick shout out to you know, the guys behind the Cybergamer site who supported the scene. You know, they came over from Australia, came over to the European scene, and gave us a new league and a new place to call home. Really, so hats off to those guys.
Yep, and obviously those of you that are relatively new, do be sure to check out the Cybergamer website. You know, it's basically where competitive COD 4 kind of lives these days. You know, get your team signed up to that CGA and, you know, work your way up. It's a great way to get your kind of competitive games and, you know, kind of compare yourself to other people. It's the new skill level, really, hasn't it? It's been developed to be the new kind of none of this channels, and it's all on CG now.
Yeah, for those that don't know, the previous skill system was basically based off the practice channels in essence. So it's just a list you'd apply to the channel and that would be your skill level, but now we've got an actual competitive way to get up there. You know, you play your games and that places your skill, which is how it should be. So it's a good thing to see.
Excellent.
But just looking at the previous games of this tournament, there's been some not so interesting results, if I'm going to be blatantly honest. We did see Phantasmagoria blaze through the competition, beating Few in the first round 13-2, then following up onto NR 13-5. They then followed into I'm Gaming. I'm not going to lie, I'm Gaming a pretty good British team, but Phantasmagoria showing their skill level, showing their class, beating them 13-2. So it's been quite easy for these two teams so far. You know, Phantasmagoria did have a hard game versus Crash, which I do believe we streamed just the other day, which finished in 13-10, but up until that point, they've been breezing through the competition. PMP also, you know, they beat PMS 13-7, Tech 13-10, and then got into the quarterfinals, I do believe, beating UMAD Pro 13-4, so... You know, it's looking strong for both these teams, and score predictions, I think it's going to be quite a feat. It could go either way. I'm going to base myself off recent rankings and things like CGI. I'm going to say Phantasmagoria will take this away, but I don't think it's going to be a whitewash by any definition of the word.
I think just because of the more established name, I really would put my money on Fan. But I've seen, I mean, I know it's bad to base, you know, opinions on teams just from frag movies, but I think it was Lahu or Shah, either one of them. I saw them just for some gameplay, and I was really relatively impressed by just how strong they were playing. So you know, I'm going to follow it. In fact, I will. If this is live, I'm going to pick up with Shah. Shah SMG in hand alongside his partner Lehu as they do make their way towards the A site. They're going to take it slow, wait for those nades, try and work out as hard as it may be as Robons gets that late nade perfectly onto Shah's head alongside Mudaj responding. This is going to get really annoying as we see both teams with P in the kill feed. It is 4 for 4 though, bomb getting retrieved by Mirko. Very staggered push from PMP. They really do not want to commit to a bomb site. Finally, they look to be making their way down B alley. Oh, it does get spotted by the scope. Lehu opens on the A site, and Robons quickly silences that. And now Zabza trying to stop this B alley push. Looking for any glimpse of a player, and right to give it is Mirko. Mirko really doesn't want to peek. As Robons lands a beautiful deagle from top A, trying to control any sort of push in mid. And Robons doing a great job on A at the moment. He's managed to stop people back A and from mid, as Elking picks up one of his own. 3 for 1, Mudaj with it all to do. Bomb in a very awkward position. It was in the hands of Mirko. Foolishly dropped right in. I don't suppose he didn't have much choice, but really, as Elking did take him down pretty quickly. Still though, 3v1. Mudaj needs to get that bomb in his hands. He's only got 30 seconds to play with, really feeling the pressure from Robon's on top A. Oh, and Fan just playing with him. Gonna get taken down by Elking. 2 for him, and the first round glides into Phantasmagoria's hands.
Great play by Phantasmagoria there. You know, they got the early nades in, they got the late nades in. That was the crucial part, which really stopped PMP's push. So great things to see early on from the Phantasmagoria defence. Anyway, spectating Shaw now as he will push over towards that Jen's area. Lihu is supporting him, spotting one in the column, shutting him down. They do have to be careful though, as they will be pushing into that back A. One has pushed up onto Wooden. Perfect vantage point to shut down that one player who was at FPS. Shaw though darting into A, spotting one on Wooden, trying to take him down but not managing to land the frag. Robon shutting him down, pushing through that doorway. Phantasmagoria suddenly finding themselves in a very strong situation with only Mudash, the scope for PMP remaining, stuck in that B alley. They did not pick up the bomb. Why didn't PMP pick up the bomb? But beautiful shot there from Robon. Beautiful play, tagging up a second on hardware. Can he do this? Can he take this clutch? That is the question that's on my mind. And I don't know, I think he can.
Yes, indeed, I am currently crunching ice, I apologise. Oh! Spanks Elking and back air, gonna get this. No, it's not gonna happen. Vey was just chilling on balcony, wasn't gonna take risks. And that was quite enlightening from Mudaj. Mudaj, a player who really, this opportunity has enabled him to really shine for his team. And I'm sure we have to agree, he is a really strong scope.
He so nearly could have taken that. I think it was so unfortunate. He only tagged the guy in the glitch area, taking that. It could have been a whole different story. But we do see PMP darting into A, taking down one, Scope picking off another, as Phantasmagoria rush in to defend that bomb site. Shaw though finding one, but managing finally to get that frag. As he will be looking to take down another. Can he find him though? Don't think he can. He runs out of ammunition and gets taken down by Katana. Coming in from behind. Beautiful play there from Katana. Fan though having to work their way into that bomb site. They've only got one player in there, with PMP desperately trying to hold on, trying to take control of that bomb site. Liho though trying to defend that A roof, but runs out of ammunition at the crucial point. 1-on-1 now. Phantasmagoria have to defuse that bomb, but Micro was laying in wait, shutting him down. 1-2 now.
Yes, indeed, and that was such a different side to the PMP side we haven't seen before. It's very aggressive on A, successfully dodging all of those nades that Fan threw to stop them, and straight away it went their way. And I think really we need to see those SMGs kind of starting every round like that. Obviously, spawns play a big part of that, but we'll have to see how this plays. Lehu picks up the first blood onto Vey. That's going to be a bit of a scarring, leave some scarring on the A side. As now it's all on Robon. Zamza on the B long. Lehu with a second onto Elking. Nice play from him. This looks to be a bit of a B push as that bomb in the hands of Merkel once again makes his way down the B alley. Lehu with a third as he takes down Zamza quickly after Zamza had spanked Mudaj. And now Fan at the disadvantage. Time trying to change that. Takes down Lehu finally. As Robons follows in his footsteps to see a 2v2 established. Katana with another onto Mirko. And this has just changed hands in milliseconds. All on Umbe now. Umbe does take down one. Katana down. Robon's left to find him. He's going to get it with the SMG hipfire, and Fan unfazed by the disadvantage and come back to get the defuse. Incredible play.
Definitely, but they've just proven that they do have major gaps in their defense there, He managed to push through that middle area, getting into hardware, taking down 3, and that shouldn't be allowed to happen at this level of play. So Phantasmagoria showing they do have weaknesses, but then showing their strength at the end of that round. They're pulling the round back into their control. So this could go either way, as previously mentioned. Anyway, we do see Vey pushing up B alley. Does get taken down Umbri. That B alley is open. Phantasmagoria have another hole in their armour as Katana finds one darting off of top crash. Phantasmagoria now, player to the down. Do have to try and even this round back up to try and stay in control. 2 players over towards that broken wall area, with one more advancing down the B alley. They do have to be careful though. Shat is outside the FPS, putting pressure on the A side. That's quite crucial here. Mujaj taking on Elking, trying to open up the B side. The last 2 Phantasmagoria players are in that A building. They do have to rotate any time now, but Micro takes down Katana. Robon's now the last man standing. The SMG for Phantasmagoria. A cat fight with Shaw in bottom A, but Shaw gets the better of him, pulling out his claws and shutting him down.
Yes, indeed. Now I'm going to pick up this with Mudaj. I have to agree with someone in chat that was saying that he kind of reminds me of a young Stevie. Now, I wouldn't say he was, at the same level as Stevie as of yet, but I mean, he certainly does. I mean, prior to joining this team, he had numerous cheating allegations. but I think it's kind of been justified now. I'm just going to jump into this round. Nothing for the PMP side as finally Lehu opens up. Fan already picked up 3 frags very early on. 20 seconds passed and 3 players down for the Italian squad. Lehu is in bottom A though. Does have the bomb. Let's go with him now. As this could be interesting. The only player really to stop him is Robons. Robons in a very strong position on Wooden. As Lehu does red dot, revealing himself. Robons dives off Wooden only to be punished for his leap. And now all on Lehu. 1v3. Does manage to cross that dangerous causeway, running straight to Katana's spray. Gonna regret that one as we do see 2-4 on the board.
Very good play so far from both teams, but we do see Phantasmagoria getting the early lead, 4-2 in favour of them. Looking at the scoreboard quickly, Lihu and Katana both top fragging on 8, with the teammates trailing not too far behind. Both teams looking quite even, quite strong, but Zavsa shuts down 2. So early on, so crucial. This is easily in Phantasmagoria's favour. They just need to cling in, sit deep, don't want to get picked off. They do not want to give PMP an even playing field. Faye, though, feeling the pressure on A, does have to dart away to save himself the embarrassment of going down to that long-range pressure. Katana sitting in columns, trying to defend his teammate in A, but there's nobody peeking, there's nobody exposing themselves on that offensive side.
I'll expose myself, everyone.
You can do that anytime.
Ugh.
Faye does see one towards the blue house, but is still wary of that player inside A. Of course, he has been alone in there for quite a long time. Does have some support in that back A from Robons, but Robons doesn't spot the intruder. Faye, watch out. You're going to get shot from behind. Faye, though, sensing it, turns round, takes down Shaw, wins the round. 2-5 now in favour of Phantasmagoria.
Yes, indeed. Very strong play from the Phantasmagoria side. I think this was their map. Do need to bear that in mind, as I'm going to pick it up with Robons. Robons, once again, I can only assume he's going to be playing A, getting that nade out very fast this time. In fact, no, he is going for the fast mid push. Are PMP ready for this? That is a different question. The spray does tag him. Not going to be... Oh, he does! Umbe saves his compadre's life as he was about to take down. Who is that in A? It was Lehu. Lehu literally milliseconds away from death, but Umbe pulled those claws of death away. Now, 4v3. Fan do have the advantage once again, but I'm looking to change that as Lehu's the man to take down Vey. The second onto Zabza as well. Scope down now for Fan as well. And this round is quickly changing as Lehu gets the 3rd. Lehu, this is your round. Can you get the 4th? I'd like to see Katana go down to his deagle, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Lehu holding back A. Just spot him. Lands the tag. Can he get the frag? He's so hungry for it. Does not want to phase. Oh, come on, Lehu. Pick up the hipfire. Surely no. Katana takes him down. The bomb's going to... surely not going to be defused. The round is theirs. But wow. Katana's certainly trying to make a dent in that force. Just try and get the pre-fire. Mudaj finally takes him down. But Lehu, great performance from him. Getting that round to his team. And it's 5-3. 2 advantage still in Fan's hands.
Connor there, couldn't really defuse that bomb, but didn't want to go down, leaving PMP in such good spirit. So he did try and take a few down with that glory frag. And if he was trying to just demoralise the other team, it's both deciding factors. We do see both teams, though, exchanging frags, both with only 4 players remaining now. As Phantasmagoria come under pressure from that B attacker. Who is it? Can I find out? It is Liho, the thorn in Phantasmagoria's side. Zabza, though, pulling out his clippers, taking him out of the garden. As only 2 PMP players remain. They are pinned in now towards that blue house area, so they're going to be feeling slightly uncomfortable. Mujaj, though, trying to get the pick, trying to help out his teammate in that middle area. Mujaj does have to try and open up one of the sides. That is his role. He is the scope. He does have to try and open up somewhere for them to push. He has been spotted by the enemy AK, trying to dash away. As he does regenerate his HP. Spots one in the alley. Tries to take him down. Beautiful headshot from Elking. As suddenly PMP are in with a chance of winning this round. We're just trying to get the second, but Zabza getting the better of him now. Umbe now, last man standing. AK for PMP, does find Zab. Vey and Robons to find. Can he get them though? He's only got 30 seconds, so he needs to be quick. Has been spotted now by that A defender. Moving in, giving the game away as Robons jumps up, shuts him down. Another round for Phantasmagoria.
Yes, and I mean, I was just watching Katana that round, the entire round, and he is just constantly changing his position to make sure he's supporting his team. Never is he really hunting for the frags. Instead, He's thinking, you know, Robbins is watching this, it means he's not watching that, vice versa, and he's really doing a great job, and the score is paying off for him. This time, though, the round has gone straight in the Italians' favour. We do see that bomb making its way towards A. 4 bodies to the good on that site. No, not one fan player is on the site. Umbe on top A, great positioning from him, as surely he's going to be able to stop anyone approaching this A site. Spots Zabza. Zabza gets tagged, but not fragged. Surely it's going to go down. Elking, though, the first to try and fight back for Fan. This is a round that they really cannot afford to throw away. But a peek like that, Mirko, you really should not be peeking there, as he does lean around, lands the tag, but not the frag onto Elking. Mirko again tagged. This is bad and just insane play, excuse me, from these players. They do just need to sit in, keep their heads down, and stop. Oh, Shad pushes out and takes out Elking and Mirko onto Zabza, and that round could have gone so differently if Fan had just landed those shots. Zabza really could have easily caught Shat out. Yeah, in fact, let's see Die maybe coming out in chat. Zabza were really not happy with that. That's nonetheless, though, 6-4.
Rotating Shaw this round, as he will be needing to back A. Just quickly looking at the scoreboards. Leo's here, sitting on double the frags of his second place teammate. So Leo definitely a promising player for PMP. Shaw spotting one in middle A, trying to get the frag. Meanwhile, Katana taking down the 2. Shaw is starting to get surrounded. Phantasmagoria do know roughly where he are, and they will be looking to shut him down. Katana getting the 3rd of the round. Beautiful play there from Katana. Mujaj to the scope now. The last man standing once again is not going to be too happy that his teammates have gone down, but he's got to try and pull something away from this round. Got to try and create some PMP magic, but can he find it? I don't think he can, as he's slowly running out of ammunition. LK coming in from behind to support Zabza, and Phantasmagoria taking another round. Phantasmagoria looking ridiculously strong on this defence.
I think we should really say Katana's looking ridiculously strong on this defence. I mean, he's picked up 16 frags for 8 this round, and this half. And you do need to remember, this is defence. I think the PMP side would be pretty happy with a 7-5 going into defence. Now PMP already a start with 3, make it 4. Can they get the clean sweep? All on Vane to change it, and he is way over at B with an SMG. I'm not saying this isn't looking likely, but it's not looking likely. Lehu does pick up the 1 frag. Go on to way. Vay with a 2nd, finally it gets taken down by Shat, and a respectable half from PMP.
Yeah, definitely. You know, definitely 2 star players from either team. You know, we do have Katana, like previously mentioned, sitting on, well, I'm going to say draw dropping 16 frags, and Leho sitting on a comfortable 13 as well. So his teammates on both teams do seem to be struggling. You know, we've got Shah on 6 for PMP, Elking on 7 for Phantasmagoria. But, you know, I don't know. You know, Mirko, 6 frags, 2nd on the scoreboard, though. He is quite often the bomb carrier for PMP, so definitely a team player. You know, he's getting in there, he's getting the bomb plants down, doing the crucial things not many people want to do. So hats off him for, you know, doing the roles that are so unfavourable, you know, that tend to result in you having a bad score, but in the long run, winning you the game. So it's going to hats off to them, really.
Yes, indeed. So I seem to be ready up. Some people are asking for the link. I think that they've got the wrong one. I'm just going to make sure that's the right one. Do be sure to, you know, tell your friends that this is on. Try and get them involved. I'm just going to put that in chat.
Just a quick reminder for everyone who's just tuning in. This is the Sparklecup quarter-finals. We will be seeing these 2 teams battling it out in a best-of-3 format to advance into the next round. So into the semi-finals, so it's quite a crucial thing. You know, they are playing for some pretty high-end graphics cards, so thanks to Sparkle for providing those this evening. We will be going live in just a second, just waiting for Robons and Shaw to ready on up, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with these 2 players, but we'll be live in a second now. How's it going, Machine? Has everyone got the link? Is everyone coming on in? Deep in thought, that's what I like to see. Just waiting on Robons 2, ready on up now. We do see Zabza not looking too poor on the scoreboard as well. Quick roster rundown for anyone joining us this evening. Phantasmagoria do have Katana, Zabza, Robons, Vay and Elking playing for them this evening, with PMP playing with Leho, Mirko, Umbi, Mudaj and Shah. Definitely top contenders, definitely top players from the EU scene, so we will be going live in a second. Are you back with us, Machine?
I am back with you, rather, and I'm not going to lie, for those of you that are interested, I have just teched up. You know, I've got myself a second monitor, And I've just figured out that I can get chat in a little pop-out, so I can now have chat on one monitor. Now I am with Pod 4 on the main monitor, so I'm enjoying myself right now. In fact, I could have Facebook as well if I wanted to multitask. This is incredible, incredible stuff.
Apparently, I'm getting compared to Diablo, which I'm going to take as an insult. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take it as an insult. So,
come on, man! This dude has the same voice as Diablo. Yes, indeed.
Oh no! Apparently, it's you.
It's
you are Diablo.
Ah! Yeah, well, you know, me and Diablo. Stories. Just wait out on Robons, and we can finally get back underway. Now, so your prediction is still firmly in for Fan, yeah?
13-9.
13-9. Okay. I see. I'm thinking we're going to see a 12-12, 12-12, 13-11. If the 13-11 does occur, I'm thinking Fan, but I'm thinking a 12-12 on this map.
Yeah, PMP, as a collective unit, as a team, have been around in the scene for a long, long time now. Same as Phantasmagoria, we'll say, but PMP not to be underestimated by any stretch of the imagination. Definitely top team, definitely top players. So there's no reason why they can't win this game. I just don't think they will.
And fair play. So Robons, finally we see already up. Excelente GLHF, as if you've got people have manners.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at Mercury in the chat this evening.
That's exciting, right? Anyway, I'm going to pick up with Vey. Vey going very fast on the way to away. Can he beat the nades? It looks like he has, as he dives out. Tell a lie, I spoke too fast. There's the two M's for PMP to pick up the frags. Vey and Robons, both SMGs down now from Fan. That's going to be a heavy blow to the attack. Shut digging in on A now. Going to encounter two of those players that are on generators. Umbe, in fact. If Umbe just catches a glimpse, look to your right, Umbe, and you will see a player that's going to spot him, but not going to take him down as he retreats back to pillars. It was Elking that he was putting fire onto. Katana and Elking, two AKs, are pinned on the generators as Umbe does lower those numbers down just to Katana. So that's trying to fire back there. Nice frag onto Mirko. Going to get taken down through that bin though. And now all on Zabza. Is Zabza French? Or am I just imagining that?
Zabza is definitely French. Definitely French.
Okay. Definitely. As
I was playing with him last night. He was very French, let me assure you. Just looking at last round, Musha and Zab playing quite passive really. They both had the roles, but they weren't really supporting their team in a direct sense. They were more sitting back, defending their area and just allowing their team to not worry about the rears really. We saw Musha watching that Bialy for so long, and then he missed the shot, which I felt so sorry, but he did manage to get the kill in the end, which is all important. Leo now in that back A area, shutting down Robons, shutting down that Phantasmagoria assault, but he has 4 more to find as his last teammate has fallen. He has also given away his position, so he will be looking to rotate a bit quickly, a bit too quickly maybe, although he will take down Vey. Phantasmagoria trying to be clever, trying to be sneaky, re-rotating back in towards that A building. They do know he's rotated towards B, but I think Leo's just spotted their ruse, dashing back in without fear into the back A, and Elking shuts him down from on top of that tail end crash. Phantasmagoria, strong offensive around that time, shutting down PMP players oh so quickly, giving themselves the early advantage. Looking at Vey now, pushing towards that back A area, chucking out a stop nade, trying to desperately stop PMP from getting in there to defend their precious A-side building. They pre-fire in the corner, but Shaw will shut him down. Unlucky there from Vey, and Robons will find Shaw. PMP suddenly in a bad situation. They are a player down. They still need to pick up a bomb site. Katana though, not going down without a fight, taking down Mudaj, whilst Leo replies onto Robons.
Yeah, and I mean, Lehu has been playing great this first half, and he's definitely not going to stop this half, as he's already, raised the bar to 16 frags now for 13, and he's just holding 8 all by himself.
I will say this though, when you get an early advantage, when you play so well in the first half, you tend to be a bit cocky, a bit overconfident, but this is not the case for Leo so far. Shutting down Katana, he is in fact a gem, a star, a diamond in the rough, playing oh so well in this game, and to be honest with you, I hadn't really heard of Leo too much before this game. I've heard of him in passing, in news posts, things like that. But to see him actually play this evening is a delight. It's a pleasure to actually see. It's an unknown talent to me, and I love it when you discover new talent.
Indeed. I mean, he certainly is performing at the moment. It's all on Umbe now. Let's see if he can kind of, clear his name at the moment. He is underperforming at the moment, nearly at the bottom of the scoreboard alongside Shat. And he has 2 players to find. 17 seconds. Fan are going to have to get that bomb down. Zabza, the man behind the plant. Oh, the deagle tag from Elking as he just strolls away. No rush from him to pick up the frag as Umbe makes his way towards Pallet. Going to go into contact with Elking. Elking was right there and ready to pick up the frag. And 9-6. Fan continuing to pull away.
PMP, 4 remaining players, excluding Leo, do seem to be struggling a bit on this map. Leo's definitely carrying them through the hard times. And I'd just love to see the rest of the PMP players start to step it up, try and help the teammates out. With Micro getting that early nade onto Zabza, to shutting down the scope. Now their scope has the basically peak without fear, which is going to be oh so crucial on a map like this. Umbe shutting down Bay, shutting down Robons. Beautiful play there from Umbre. And now PMP suddenly find themselves in a ridiculously strong position. Only Bay remaining. AK, I do believe, Elking remaining, Spectator Bug coming into action. Elking remaining in a blue house, does have the bomb, but Shaw shutting him down. PMP, getting the early frag, then picking off a few more. It played really well for them there, and Phantasmagoria just seemed to feed into their aim, really.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to pick it up with Robons now. I just want to see, a lot of people are big fans of the massive, massive in the physical sense. This man is a tall giant, as opposed to a short giant. That wouldn't really be a giant, but nonetheless, let's move on. We see a 3v3, make it 3v2 as Katana takes down Mirko. Robons has made its way all the way to hardware. Going to see if he can clear out the B side. Here's one on that B bomb. Surely going to take him down. Oh, he's already crossed. He does escape, but not for long though. Umbe taking him down. 3 frags this round already for Umbe. As Shah picks up a frag of his own. 2v1 now, all on Katana. Can Umbe get the 4th? That is the question. Katana is actually making his way towards Bialy. This encounter is becoming more and more likely as he does retrieve the bomb. Cautiously, he really did not believe he could pick up that bomb with such ease. As he does get his AK out, expecting long range. Oh, 2 shots to the leg. Shah goes down at back A, and now Umbe really needs to get his trot on if he wants to get to A. Not going to happen though. Katana's already in bottom A, surely. Oh, he hasn't gone straight for the plant. He is actually now making his way up as Umbe stealth does not want to reveal his positioning, even though I'm sure Katana is pretty positive of where he's going to be. Not entirely. He does position himself on a stairs, does catch a glimpse of him on wooden. Going to take him down. Nice play from Katana. And that's 3 for him that round.
Great positioning, great movement, and great game sense. From Katana. So yeah, brilliant play. Going into this round now, we will be seeing Shah heading over towards the A site, flashing over, nading over, trying to stop Phantasmagoria in their tracks. Beidou nading himself there, not going to be happy. He's going to be fuming there. We do see one of the PMP SMGs pushing right on up towards blue. Katana will shut him down though. And Katana suddenly finds himself in a bit of a sticky situation. Mirko taking him out. Sorry, Machine, I couldn't resist.
Alright then. Just going to pick it up. Let's have a look. I'm just going to look at one of the PMP side. Who have we got? Exactly. Peter blaming me, getting furious at me for using sticky situation, and he has just implemented it himself. I should get more angry, but I'm just gonna laugh that one off. Still though, Zabza in blue. Let's see if he can show something quite special. A French side word dominated from blue. Oh, and that is just what he needed to do. He's picked up 3 frags already this round with a lovely leap to take down Link. Mirko to receive it. 4v2 PMP going to have to do something quite special if they want to recover. Not going to happen as Elking dives a nade onto Mudge's head as Katana mops it up to 11-8.
Phantasmagoria here, definitely starting to build momentum. Shah with the B on his spawn. Will he push up? I think he will. And this could prove for an interesting round here from Shah. Decided not to throw a nade until just too late. Trying to avoid his nades. He has been spotted by the enemy AK. So he does have to be careful. Dive round, trying to get the pre-fire, but Leo steals the kill from in front of his eyes. Phantasmagoria taking an early casualty. Bay is down. Katana did get tagged, but it's actually regen now. But Shah gives away his position. Trying to shoot towards the A site. Of course, with him being in such a strong position, PMP will be looking to... Phantasmagoria will be looking to shut him down. Indeed, the bullets are raining in. Shah getting tagged up. And Mirko eventually taking down Robons. Elking and Zabza remaining against 3 PMP players. Leho taking down 1, taking down another, wrapping up the round for PMP. Beautiful play there from Leho.
I mean, undeniable. I mean, this guy is really performing at the moment. In fact, let's go with him now to see how he plays the defensive side. Oh, dearie me. Pineapple juice. There we go. With Leho, undaunted by the nades from Fan as he is already in bottom 8. Ready to come into contact with anyone pushing. Great nade from him. Gets the second as well. Brilliant play from him. He's already picked up 2 frags. Elking with one onto Umbe. Going to get another onto Elking. Sorry, onto Lehu. And now a 3v2. Mirko on top 8. This could go really well for him if he plays it right. Not going to happen. Elking once again. These late nades from Elking are just... They're just... I don't know. They just seem to be so successful. I don't know how an AK is getting away with not throwing his nades straight away. But nonetheless, it's, you know, it's certainly not really being too much of an issue for Fan at the moment. For those of you that are worried about quality, by the way, do be sure to check the quality. You know what you've got the quality set to. 360p for me actually seems relatively good. I mean, do check as Mudaj does mop up that round. Undeniable play from him as he really just sat there pretty much the whole round, waiting for someone to come be Ali, and Elking obliged.
Definitely, and you know, Machine, on about quality, you do have low standards though, so we do know that. So 360, you know, might be okay. Sorry, still digging there. Bay getting the early nade onto Leho. 3 players, 4 Phantasmagoria could get stuck in the crossfire here. Umbe surely about to pick up a frag, does tag one up, but he's got no cigar for that attempt. 2 enemy players are in that A site, and Umbe is the lone defender of that A bomb. 3 players in there now. He's suddenly going to find himself in a whole heap of trouble. He has been spotted. He has got surrounded, and Robon shuts him down. Mudaj, the scope for PMP, the last man standing against 5 Phantasmagoria players. Phantasmagoria with the team ace. Seeming ridiculously strong that round.
Man,
but
I mean, you've got to admit, I am looking pretty close with my prediction. You know, 13-11, 12-12, both are looking very possible. I'd definitely like to see the draw coming out for PMP, though.
Be a great kickstart for them if they can achieve it without a doubt, really.
Right, so let's see what's going on here. The bomb actually looks to be going down B alley this round, as Fan and PMP do exchange frags. Katana and Mudaj behind them. Elking and Vey and Roberts Fan are already on that B side. They've kind of, I don't know, that's kind of subtly made their way down as Umbe picks up 1. Surely going to get taken down from behind. It's not going to happen, actually. Sharp is playing this very cautiously. Sharp makes his way to B alley, but Elking is just ready and waiting. And this is an interesting tactic from Fan. They rush the initial push down B alley, and now they just wait and hope for the peaks from PMP. And at the moment, PMP are giving it to them. Finally, the rotate happening from Lehu. Lehu's still on the A site, going to have to get his clogs on if he wants to get there before that plant goes down. Mudaj really needs to take one of those players down. Just a 1. Can he get the second with the deagle? Oh, he lands the tag, but not the frag. Surely mopping up. No, as Umbe had to mop up for him, and that could have been a +10 deagle, but instead, we do see that round nonetheless go to PMP, and wow. 12-11. Can they get 12-12? This would be a real boost for the PMP side.
You know, I started off rooting for Phantasmagoria, but I'm going for the underdogs now. Come on, PMP. I really want them to take this draw. I think it'll prove some really interesting results going into the second map. Robon's now dashing towards A. Does see a nade and does get taken down to it. He couldn't move just quick enough. Faye, though, is still standing. White screen, though, in that FPS area. Mirko rotating for PMP into the A side. They've recognised the advance, and they're rotating as many players as they can over there to try and stop it in its tracks. Umbe, meanwhile, they're managing to find a frag onto Katana. Phantasmagoria slowly dropping like flies. Faye, though, taking down shot. Taking one PMP player down as Umbe looks to nearly be taken down as well. Phantasmagoria definitely pinning all the hopes into the A site. Elking managing to find a frag, but Mudja finds Elking. The last man standing. The bomb is dropped somewhere in that A site, and he does have to retrieve it at some stage. This could be his undoing. He has been spotted by a scope, but he has been spotted by an AK, and there's one in the A building hunting him as well. Mirko shutting him down. 12-all. PMP taking the draw from what I didn't really think I'd see. You know, just looking at the scoreboard here, Machine, you know, Leho was proven to be really strong and has topped the scoreboard on 25 frags. Mushaj had caught him up so quickly. He's on 20 frags as well, so definitely both sides, both teams have started to pick up the pace. You know, they were no longer getting carried, let's put it that way. And all the players in both teams started to shine, PMP in particular, towards the end of that game.
I mean, yeah, I certainly agree with that. I mean, to be fair, though, I'm just going to put it out there. I did call the 12-12. So, I mean, there's a little proud moment for me, as we do see that. Those of you, you know, this need to remember this is a best of 3. Before you start disappearing, that is only the first map. With a 12-12, I can only assume that they're going to be... Does that mean we're guaranteed to see 2 more maps?
No, we're guaranteed to see 1 more map. You know, actually, no, it does Do we play in decider? I'm not quite sure what's going on. Both teams have readied up, so we're in ML3, so this is overtime.
Okay.
Overtime, yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, so we are going to see the overtime first, and obviously we've got 2 more maps ahead of us, if depending on how this plays out. So, let's have a look and see what Zabsa can bring to the table. Peter, take it away.
Zabsa dying up, chucking down that early rush nade. Phantasmagoria do not want to repeat of those fast A assaults. Zabsa shutting down Shaw, as indeed PMP did try and hit that A hard and hit that A fast, but it didn't work out quite as they planned. Liho, though, has pushed into that back 8 in a dangerous position here. I'm feeling sorry for Phantasmagoria, as indeed Liho takes down 1. He could have taken down the second, but he's going for that fast plant. He can get it down. His teammates are going to be cheering for his success, as indeed it has gone down. PMP are going to be happy bunnies, but the work is not done yet. 4 Phantasmagoria players still to find, as Liho is the sole defender in that A building. He has to stay alive. He has to defend that bomb site, and PMP have to help him out as fast as we can. Marco, though, in the meantime, managing to find 2. Liho finds another. Zabsa, the scoop for Phantasmagoria, is in a whole heap of trouble. Spotting 1, getting taken down by Mirko. Great start for PMP. That's what we wanted to see in overtime on the first map.
Right then, so PMP picking up I'm going to say a key round. They are obviously on the attacking side, which can be more difficult, as Mudaj seems to play in Spawn House really, really regularly. Some people really would be upset about that, but you know, it's working for him, and this is something Fan need to address. At the moment, though, Fan looking relatively strong this round. Katana and Robon's the only 2 players to pick up frags so far. Mudaj finally opening up onto that player in B alley. Katana with a bullet in the brain. Now, Robon's holding bottom A very cautiously. Doesn't want to do a kind of any sort of peeks that Mudaj can get onto. As Mudaj does actually start putting bullets into the A house. Really aware of Robon's position. As now the bomb makes his way towards B. Fan are definitely ready for it. Is Elking, who's got his eyes on B alley. He's on glitch roof at the moment, as he casts his eyes towards Broken Wall. 56 seconds, plenty of time in the hands of PMP, as he's going to get taken down by Elking. Great positioning from him, as Mirko got absolutely denied his push down B long. Zabza as well with a frag onto Umbe. 4v1. Mudaj surely not going to pick this one up. No, he's not. Elking with the second, and that 1-1. Very strong round from Fan.
I will say this, though, possibly a major flaw in PMP's offensive. Mudaj's quite a passive scope on this map. Just flicking over to him now. He is pushing down towards that blue house, but, you know, when there's one player standing, my money will always be on Mudaj to be the last one alive for PMP. And it's not really something that should be happening. Phantasmagoria, though, nading that blue like a siege tank, shutting down 3 players oh so quickly, with Zabza taking down a 4th. Liho, the last man standing, needing a miracle, but no miracle could be found, getting shut down. 2-1 at the end of the overtime, and Phantasmagoria need 2 more rounds to take this map.
Let's just get that ready up.
PMP. Obviously, you know, PMP definitely feeling the pressure now. They played oh so well to pull it back in the first map. Now they've got to do it again, so I'm kind of feeling sorry for them, but at the same time, they've lost a round. Phantasmagoria deserve to be where they are. Of course, you know, for everyone who doesn't quite understand how MR3 works, it will be the first of 4 rounds, so Phantasmagoria need 2, PMP need 3, so if PMP lose 1 round on this this overtime, then Phantasmagoria at the very least are going to be getting a draw. Looking at Shaw now, pushing up that B alley. Has caused some damage with that route in the past. Trying to nade towards blue. Shaw spotting one in top blue. Does get flash, I think, from his teammate there, so he's not going to be too happy about that end result. PMP pushing through middle. Liho finding Katana. And finding a second. Liho going huge when it mattered the most. Umbe taking down Zab. Mobs taking down Mirko as Faye. Yeah, just Faye remains. Having to find 4 PMP players on the A roof in a strong position. If there's one place he can kill them from, it is up there. But I think it's a tall in order. Does spot the scope in archers. Runs out of deagle ammunition as PMP rush to pin him in on that stairwell. Starting down pre-firing, but the pre-fire is not enough. Shaw shutting him down. 2-2 now, and both teams need 2 rounds to win this overtime.
Yep, very great. Another great round for. I'm constantly being surprised by PMP. I just need to remember that they are obviously Ox and Max. You know, a great side, really strong side. And now let's just watch Robon's play. Let's see how he pushes this A side. He is way already deep in there. See how he can get intercepted. Shah punishes him for it. Great play from him as he's quickly taken down by Vey. Revenge is sweet. as Lehu does pick up the revenge frag onto Vey just after his teammate went down. Now you do see a 3v3 now. Mirko really going to want to dig deep on the A side. He's a top 8 at the moment. Lehu doing all the work at the moment though, as he does pick up another frag. He's picked up the bomb. Bomb is in bottom 8. Elking foolishly leaving it there. And now, oh dear, surely Lehu can basically determine this round. Spots one. No, oh, foolish play from him. Katana picks up the deagle frag and opens up that bomb to be picked up. Katana picks up the SMG as he leaves. Mirko, interesting positioning from him. I think he's expecting to see one on pallet. And oh, he does, but it gets taken down by Katana. And that was so unlucky. Really good positioning from him. Just Katana got the better of him. Now, Mudaj gonna... Oh, and Mudaj just glides through that clutch situation. Brings it to 3-2.
Obviously, when you jump up on that little ledge on the A roof, you do make a tiny little sound. How he heard it, though, under the pressure, I have no idea. But brilliant play, brilliant ears from that player on Phantasmagoria. Got lucky towards the end. Dabster opening up what could be a crucial kill, giving Phantasmagoria a much-needed early advantage. Mirko, though, having none of it, taking down Robons. Pressure building now for both teams. This is the round. If PMP get this, they take the first map. If Phantasmagoria get this, win for the second round of overtime. Both teams need this round. They will be hunting for it. They will be craving for it. As indeed, the pace slows right down. Obviously, the pace slowed down because neither team really wants to get taken out. A bit too early. Katana, though, managing to find Leho. Going on the hunt for a second. Managing to find Shaw. Phantasmagoria now got the control of that A site with only a scope to stop them. With only an AK to stop them, I do apologise. Umbri, the last man standing for PMP. Does have 4 players to find for Phantasmagoria. He will be trying his hardest to try and pick up a few frags, try and bring it into even territory, but Zabs is too quick. Second round of overtime now on Crash. This is looking like one hell of a game machine.
I mean, yeah, indeed, this is not what we expected. Definitely expecting more of a play from Fan, but these guys have really are getting it down to the nail. We do see what was 12-12 become 3-3, and we're going to see another MR3 overtime established. This is overtime number 2 for those of you that have just joined us in what appears to be a very tense game. This is, of course, in the Sparklecup round number 3 with Team Phantasmagoria, and we're still in the dark about what PMP stands for. I'm just going to find out now.
Hopefully it'll come to light any second.
And of course, I did tell you a little white line about the what stage we are in this cup. This is in fact the quarterfinals and not round 3, because I am just that bad at remembering round. Okay.
I'll speak on behalf of the whole community. We forgive you, machine. Let's progress forward into this overtime. Looking at Shaw now. PMP, interesting tactics. They have gone for the early A assault in the past, but they're going for B. Shaw pushing down without fear now. Smoke's raining out. Has been spotted by an AK as he will chuck that flash forward to try and daze and disorientate. Shaw pushing through in a dangerous position. Phantasmagoria are going to be in a hell of a lot of trouble any second now, as indeed 3 players have gone down. They and Robon's remaining. Indeed, Bay goes down. Robon's the last man standing for Phantasmagoria. PMP desperately going to be wanting this round, but Robon's shutting down one, trying to get a second. Can he take it? No, he can't. Leho getting the better of him. First round into the hands of PMP. Looking at Mudaj here, the scope for PMP, trying to get the frag onto that top Sandbag area. Does spot the scope, but misses the shot. He needs to be careful here as it lays. Could rain down. Mudaj shutting down the scope. Meanwhile, Mirko taking out Robons with a grenade frag. Katana, dangerous position, pushing up Bialy. Does spot one, tries to get the wallbang through blue, but managing to only get the tag.
Planted.
Katana and Vey against Mirko, Leho and Shaw and Umbri. Mirko finding Katana, and Vey suddenly finds himself alone, isolated and surrounded. Definitely not going to be too happy with this turn. Sorry, it is Elking. We have got a spectator bug. Elking taking down Shaw. 3 more to find, but Mirko gets the better of him. PMP get a second round in a row, and Phantasmagoria are going to be scratching their heads going, okay guys, what's going on? Why have we lost 2 rounds? We need to think of something new. We need to anti-strat this enemy team, and that's exactly what I think we're going to see this round.
Yeah, indeed, and I'm just going to take it away. I am a big fan of Robins' play, and we're going to want to see how he can interpret what I can actually... Just having a quick look over at the spread of the PMP, and we're seeing a really slow round. Fan have already taken down 2 players, Lehu and Shat. That may actually be an indication of why this round is so slow, as both SMGs have been slaughtered very early on in this round. Umbe and Mirko, the 2 AKs, are chilling in mid. Elking on hardware, looking to stop them moving. In fact, he does. Great play. Catches a glimpse of Umbe under the car to take him down. As now Mudaj makes his way down beat Ali. Lilking has relocated, but not going to get the frag as Mudaj gets a bullet in his chest and really just kind of says, sayonara, I'll see you next week. You do see Mudaj now making his way towards his teammate Mirko. Mirko finally on the move as Elking has been taken down. And I don't want to say it, Peter, but I'm going to say, in fact, yeah, PMP are in a sticky situation this round. Mudaj and Mirko made that just Mudaj. Katana takes down Mirko. And now, oh, Mudaj, what can you do? Not much is the answer as Katana gets the second frag in a row to bring it to 2-1.
Obviously, we're seeing roles reversed. Last overtime, Phantasmagoria had the advantage. Now we're seeing PMP with the 2-round to the 1 round. Sorry, losing my grasp of the English language there. Just waiting for yourself to ready up, and we will be going live. So, predictions, another 2 rounds for PMP on the trot, or I bet something a bit closer, a bit more devious from Phantasmagoria?
I definitely want to see it. You know, Fan pull this one back. I think they did have a strong attack in the main body of this game. Let's see if they can carry that on against what appears to be a much different PMP. I mean, I know they brought it to 12-12, but they really are looking incredibly strong in this overtime.
Looking at Phantasmagoria now, they have got control of that A-side building, but Robons runs out of ammunition at a vital moment. He knows one's on the wooden. He will be looking to get that frag, but that SMG's hunting him now. Indeed, he will try and shut him down. Leho, though, get shut down by Robons, as indeed he runs out of bullets, runs out of ammunition, and gets outsprayed. Phantasmagoria bringing this overtime ever so quickly back into even territory. Both teams need the next 2 rounds to take this overtime to try and prevent it from going into overtime number 3 on the first map.
Indeed, and I think that would just be a little bit too much for most of these players. That's Robons and who is that? It's Zabza in blues. Let's go with him actually with the scope in hand. He's going to try and support his teammate. Lehu actually opens up straight away onto one of the Fan SMGs. Elking does take it on down. So does revenge. I apologise. Gets the revenge frag onto Lehu. Now 4v3. Fatana. Fan Katana, I tell you right now, I've got Peter's bug. As it is all on Mirko. Not going to happen, he was in spawn, but Zabza just punished him straight away as a 3v3 does arrive. We do see Zabza make his way with that bomb down beyond Ali, but not for long. Mudaj keeping his eyes. He's doing a very similar job to Elking at the moment. He is kind of on glitch roof watching Ali very, very cautiously for the whole round. And it's working for him. He's UC a 2v2 now. Very well aware of positioning of Mudaj. Really, Mudaj should kind of get a move on and kind of relocate. So he doesn't need to. He has that bomb on the green car and he knows if Katana's going to pick it up. Oh, did he catch a glimpse of him? I think he must have. He has hit his prone key hard, though. That's 30 seconds on the clock. The beep's coming in. Fan really need to get a move on if they want to pick this up. Oh, and 1 for 1. Now V Mudaj. V, the man that needs to get his move on, though, is it's the time that is against him. 15 seconds now, just trying to retrieve that bomb. Oh. Mudaj is there. Great deagle. 1, 2, and 3, and that is 2-3 on the scoreboard.
It's quite interesting there, just how slow both teams are leaving the round. Let the round play out. The time was taken down, 30 seconds remain on the clock, and both teams still reluctant to move. So it just shows how much they value this cup, how much they want to progress through into the next round. Zabza taking down Mudaj. As indeed, Phantasmagoria have an open A site with only one person just advancing in. They have spotted him, but does get taken out. Zabza now, quickly, the last man standing. PMP going absolutely insane in these quarterfinals, shutting down 4 players with a matter of seconds. Zabza, last man standing, does get taken down, and that is it. That is Crash Wood in favour of PMP. Who would have predicted it? Of course, this is best of 3. We'll be seeing another map in just a moment. But seriously, Machine, I didn't predict it. I don't think you predicted it, although you wanted it to happen.
Did I say 13-11? I think I did.
I think you did.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, okay, whose map choice was that? I'm actually going to double check. Whose map choice was that?
I'm just picturing there, your little, I don't know why I'm picturing you, head held up high, little grin on your face, typing away.
Oh, you know me. I just, doing some research. It was Fans, in fact. Cross is the PMP side, so PMP actually beating Fan on their map. We see Cross now for the Italians, and this